Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm tired today. Jesus Christ. Don't know why. Got late, I guess. Okay. Some dual audio, nice. There we go, fixed it. Alright. Today we're gonna be adding more build components to the system, to our build system. So we're gonna add more pieces. I plan to add our old palette color. We'll see if I add anything more. I'm gonna look into fixing some broken things that I broke when I revamped our own like build system. So we'll see. I'm gonna jump back into it, and we will figure things out as we go. As always, I took some great screenshots yesterday, by the way, using the screenshot system. I spent some more time, added a hide UI thing, and also just cleaned up a little bit and added a nice snapping sound. I can show you guys. Let's see. Worth mentioning as well. If you haven't already, go wishlist Far North on Steam. We already have over 13,000 wishlist, but we have to get way more. That's the goal. Also go join our Discord community. It should be in the description. We're trying to gather people there so we can have a community to talk about and we can discuss the game as it's progressing. It's going to be very useful as well, since we're soon going to plan to launch like a very early pre-alpha of the game on itch. So if you join the Discord, you can be part of those conversations, maybe get it, all those kind of things. But yeah, definitely go to Steam and wishlist the game. It helps us so much. Yes. How about I quickly pop in and show you the new builds we have. I also added an icon. It's turns out Unity or like Windows caches icons. So you see, if we open up a new one, I don't know if you can see this. This is the same folder. It's just that this one has it cached, like the actual icon, compared to this. It took me like 5 builds, and I was like, why isn't it actually working? Why won't it change? And then I realized. This is, by the way, the community Discord for Far North. Have some stuff going live. Very nice. All right. Hey, let me turn off the volume for a second. There we go. It's gonna be a short stream today, by the way. I have some stuff to do, so I'm not gonna get stuck too long. All right. So what I've done is I've bound it. So if we do like F1, I hide the UI, which is nice. It's not perfect because it hides literally everything, so you can't like that. This is me opening up the main menu technically. So there's some things to fix that. I should make it work always, but it gets disabled when you open up sub menus. I disable the enable disable key for the UI. Small details. But other than that, we also added this audio cue. So when you snap a screenshot, yeah. So when you snap a screenshot, you're gonna get this nice audio cue. It's a snap. Hopefully you can hear it, right? Yeah, you can hear it. Let me know if the volume is a little too low. I might need to increase the volume on audio in general. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, that's kind of what I did. We updated some other things as well, but it's not worth mentioning it here right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me quit the game. There we go. So hopping on what we're going to do today, we have our build system, and I want to fix. So we used to have a palette color where you can actually plant seeds and make it grow. I want to make that work again using the new component or like pieces system that we added instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna check it out. Prefabs. So I have some old stuff. I think it was in util or props temporary. Nope, nope. This is the problem with placing things everywhere when you're experimenting, and then it just kind of goes into production-ish. Here we go, palette color, nice. All right, so this used to be, right, cultivatable state. Okay, so we're gonna start up with cultivation behavior. That's fine. Let me pull in the code here. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to assets. So I made this new piece state here. I used to have the buildable, but I simplified it a lot. So now we only have this. And piece state. That's good. What's it called? Cultivatable states. I think for cooking, I switched it into, no, I didn't. Heat source. Yeah, piece state. So we're gonna have to do the same conversion here for the cultivatable, which is piece state. Not sure why this is something that probably just tagged along. We don't need that whole thing. There we go. Good. So we made that change. Should be enough for a starter. Say we're gonna recompile bolts. This is a bit of a drag, like this is a slow process, like changing things in bolt and then compiling them and blah 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 blah. It's a bit slow, but it works pretty well. I was pretty curious about the new photon systems, Fusion I think it's called. It would probably work pretty well for us, but since we were already committed to photon bolts, so like we were far enough into production and Fusion was just kind of released that it wasn't worth trying to switch it. Because usually how it is that when a new product like that gets launched, it's always going to be a bunch of missing features and bugs and things to iron out. And we opted to go with an older network AI, or network solution rather, that just, it's been here for a long time. I think even the Forest used it in 2014, so it's really established. That was our frame of thinking when we selected it. Funny enough, even though it's like 8 years old, it's not a lot of information on the framework anyways. So no, maybe if we did it again, maybe we would do something different, I would say. But it is what it is. Once you get used to it, it's pretty neat. The only thing that I kind of hate with it, which I probably the same for Fusion as well, is that when we're doing networking and we have like states for the network states, which kind of records what's going on and whatever and sends those events over the network. The problem that's a little annoying is that you can get this information, but you can only, like, it's server rules, which it makes sense. It would just be nice if we could have a short way to adding functionality. So basically what it means is, if you're a client and you're doing something with the object, say you're interacting with it, let's say you have a pellet color, right? And you want to plant a seed. You have to send an event to the server to plant the seed, and then the server plants the seed, and then it just gets propagated back. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but it gets complicated very quickly when you're doing small functionality. It just immediately freaks out, and you have to do all these calls, and it gets very convoluted just to get it running in a good way. And I feel like you could pretty easily obfuscate this, like the calls being made. I think you could do that pretty easily, but we'll see. It is what it is. Bolt is taking its sweet time to compile. We have a lot of prefabs using them, so it takes quite a while for it to run through everything. It's very slow. My god. This is some of the snapshots I was catching yesterday in the meantime while we're watching. This is pretty basic. Some of them are nice, I think. I want to start randomizing the seed as well. But it's not a priority to do it. Like, we have everything done for applying different seeds. We just have to actually implement where we apply them. So that way, because I'm getting a little tired of seeing the same terrain all the time. Some birds in the sky. Some falling leaves. You see autumn leaves. Some very ugly butterflies that are, for some reason, transparent. Yeah, it's still kind of nice. I catch more here. I did, yes. Fun to go through them. Found a nice pond. It's always cool finding these things in a world that you just generate. Cool clouds, getting like it's around autumn. Rainy weather, snowstorm during winter, before the snow fully sets. This is also kind of cool. I want to add different, this is during winter. Later I want to add different light settings depending on the seasons, and also just some randomness. But for now we don't have it. I love the winter shots. We need to fix, there's some issues with the glimmer, of the snow, like the shimmering, and also it's a little too bluish, and it it gets a bit weird sometimes, but it yeah, I think it looks great, honestly. I also need to make it actually make traces in the snow again. That's broken for some reason. Bring up the axe. Ah, it's cool. Now I was trying building out. We have these temporary assets for builds for now. Snow didn't look amazing on this one, but for some stuff it looks very good. Oh yeah, I found a fox. They also need to make footprints. Eventually. But yeah, we're gonna try to focus on there we go, it's compiled. We're really gonna try to focus on actually building like gameplay pieces. We've done so much visuals for so long. We kind of did everything backwards. Like we focused on getting the visuals first, which is usually not what you want to do, just because it takes way too long to evaluate. On the flip side, thanks to us putting so much time and effort into that, we have a very beautiful game. Even with basic assets, it still looks amazing. And that kind of resulted in us getting 13,000 wishlist organically. So in that sense, maybe it was worth it. But now we're really trying to push for gameplay and start evaluating it, like different aspects of it. You know what I'm gonna do while it's still compiling, which is insane. It's just Unity in a nutshell. I'm gonna try to bear with me for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna try to I feel like my head is a little too focused on this one. So I'm gonna let me try to like maybe 400. Let me see. Bear with me. Just gonna do that for now. And I'm gonna make it go. Let's see here. Oh. Like maybe 1, maybe even 0. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't know if you guys can even see this. I don't think it's updating in real time. Is it? I don't think it is. That's fascinating. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do the transition. I guess that's gonna make it work. I guess. Just gonna calibrate it a little bit more. Crop. It's a bit wide compared to. Yeah, it's definitely better. Right, like that. And now I get to scale all of this down again to a reasonable size. Probably like this. And just boop. Ah, interesting. Cut, maybe. Ah, neat. Okay, good. This is better. I feel like this is probably a better scale. Let me know what you think. Maybe not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, could be worse. All right, there we go. I'm probably gonna add something here potentially in the future, just like an like a call to action thing or whatever. Okay, time to focus. Why are you giving me an error? Because buildable is not needed. Go away, buildable, you're stupid. But because we're doing an attach to a buildable, actually. This is the old system. Oh wow, come on. Buildable attach. We need this, I think. You know what? We don't, because we set the transform using another state. So never mind. We can just literally rip it out. That's the one of the issues, or like the things I messed up before in the old system, was that everything was a bit too tight connected for no reason. We can add separate behaviors that do separate things, just like we would normally. But for some reason, I didn't think we could do that for the when we were doing networking. Which was a bit silly of me. But you live and you learn. I've been getting this error lately, by the way, when I open up Unity. I don't think Unity is doing so good right now. Okay. Let's go back here. I also hate how bad Unity's like exploration tab is. I just don't understand. How can it not have, like, you can't use short keys for going back and forth, stuff like that. It's pretty wild. Forming. Right, let's open up the palette color. This is buildable is not needed. Cultivation behavior is needed. We don't need it. I guess we need the palette color. Let's see, everything looks good, right? Default, this is some weird ass shit. Reference, sure. Slots, interactive, yes. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the piece behavior. Which also makes us have to add the actual data. So I'm just gonna duplicate an existing one, call it palette color data. I'm a bit inconsistent with the naming, like that. And we're gonna give it the correct icon. Survival, I would say. There we go. We're gonna feed that the palette color. Palette color. This ID thing is not needed anymore. Why can't I do underscore? Fine. Oh, okay. Because ID is a number, I guess. Does anyone know, is there a way to actually select? Like, I have this open, but there's no way for me to... There's no way for me to actually, like, get to it, which I find very silly. Well, It is what it is. I would like to make this, like, the coupling better to even make it even easier to work with. Right now it's a bit complicated. Things to add to the database, blah, 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 blah. I might make an editor later that just kind of wraps all of this into one. Would be easier. I did the same for the items. It's just slightly easier to overview things, especially when it's just simple data. Like there's nothing complicated going on. All right. Right. This is a okay, so your might need to look into how they work. I can't remember that. I know this should be a piece. No, this object only. For tag, I don't think it matters. No, I don't think it matters, so it's gonna be untagged. Not sure what this is. Oh, it's something old. Oh, reference, I see. Well, that's stupid. I don't need that. Go away. I mean, that should be pretty much good. I might have forgotten something. I'm gonna check untagged. Yeah, piece behavior. Yeah. And I got a really bad stomach ache. Maybe I need to pee. But I'm gonna be right back as soon as this. I'm just gonna go and see. That's it. I'm gonna make this run first. Right. Be right back. If I can find the... No? I thought this was the one. Oh, I seem to have lost my video. That's strange. Okay, then I'm gonna leave this for now. I'll just join. All right, be right back. Hello. Sorry. Bathroom cold. It is what it is. Alright, there we go. Lagging a little bit. Interesting. Is it the weather? No. Guess it is what it is. Let me see here. Survival. Okay, we didn't spawn it. Interesting. No, we didn't spawn it whatsoever. Okay, okay. Small errors, it's fine. Let me see this again. Palette color. No. Nothing. Right. Why is this? Here we have the piece behavior. Bolt entity, piece state, and we're running piece behavior registers to transform. Yes, it does. Cultivation behavior. How are you doing? I don't. Let me. Oh. No. Never mind. Prefabs. Untagged, and you're a piece, which is good. Your palette color. Oh, we need to compile again. When in doubt, compilation. We'll see how that works.